Chancellor's report.
Thank you so much, Board President. Good evening, trustees and district community. Happy Gregorian New Year. I think it's still okay to say Happy New Year to our community since we haven't been here. It's a real pleasure to be with you all tonight. First of all, I want to start my Chancellor's report by sharing a couple of things that are on the consent calendar tonight, just to bring your attention to these items. So we're excited again that the College of Alameda is getting a small grant to support the African American Male Education Network and Development Charter. So the board will be approving this hopefully on consent tonight. And again, Laney College will get additional dollars to support the Data Science Include project that's been happening over there under the auspices of a new dean who's going to be headed over to Berkeley City College, who's been the project administrator. But we're excited to see a little more funding coming to support that work, as well as the middle college high school program that's been at Laney for a number of years. And I want to point out the district CCAP agreement. So this is our agreement for college and career access pathways, allowing us to offer dual enrollment with the Piedmont Unified School District. So we're excited to see that here on the agenda and thank the good work of the colleges and our district community for their work on these things. I also think I want to point out, much to President Goldstein's comments that, again, we're continuing to work on improvements to our community. You see some of those things happening, but on the consent agenda, you will see that we actually have an approval item for the Laney Cosmetology Program, well overdue, but you all trustees did visit Laney College recently. And so this is for new workstations for the cosmetology department at Laney. We are going to be doing this upgrade to their lab here in the summer. And so we're really excited about the progress that's being made on this. If we can put my slides up now, I'd appreciate it. All right. So next slide. So wow. My thanks to Dr. Francisco Herrera and the Institutional Research Department, who worked in collaboration with Marcus Creel from our marketing department to produce the fall 2024 quick fact sheet, now available on the Institutional Research website. As we all know, we have incredibly diverse student population, and this fact sheet helps illuminate the diversity in both ethnicity and age within our district. I particularly want to call out the numbers in the lower right corner of the slide, which is for students attending multiple Peralta colleges in the same term. In the fall, 43% of students took classes at more than one of the colleges, and 17% took classes from 3 or all 4 of the colleges. Historically, this overlap has been called the swirl. And I want to be clear, this is a feature, not a bug. A benefit of the Peralta colleges is that students have the freedom to take classes within our district as they do. So as the spring term proceeds, you'll hear more about how we embrace the swirl to help students while we operate more efficiently. I also want to call out that, again, our male demographic has gone down. You can see that in some of the numbers. And so this is something nationally we see with college going culture and need to be thinking about this work as we're moving forward. But please go to the IR website and take a look at the new fast facts for the district. Next slide. We ended the fall term at the District Service Center with a wonderful holiday party, which had amazing food, as usual, potluck style, and fun holiday activities like building gingerbread houses, showing off our ugliest holiday sweaters, and embracing the holiday gift-giving spirit with a gift exchange. I want to thank the District Service Center Event Organizing Committee for the months of planning for the event. The committee includes Tashetta Henry, Marcus Krill, Momo Lim, Ann Gonzalez, Marshneel Chandra, Elizabeth Palafox, Yang Hu, Emily Kaplan, and Mark Johnson. Welcome back, Mark Johnson. Thank you, and I know we're looking forward to the next event. In December, just before the district closed for our winter break, CEO Greg Nelson partnered with Oakland Councilmember-elect, now actually no longer elect, but in office, Ken Houston and the Beautification Council, a local nonprofit to clean up the streets near Laney College and the District Service Center. I hope you all drive around 5th and 8th. I want to thank our entire team at the district office and public safety and in the Department of General Services for their support. But the Beautification Council was established with a clear mission and passion to restore the quality of life and disrupt the cycles of blight and homelessness in communities adversely affected by illegal dumping, graffiti, vandalism, and other blight. Their innovative job readiness programs not only hire unhoused and justice impacted individuals. The Beautification Council bolsters public health and safety because all residents deserve a safe and clean environment to play, live, and work. The Beautification Council has a billboard that you'll get to see if you're on I-80 in Oakland that features their work around Peralta, including COO Nelson in what looks like a Where's Waldo, not his best outfit. When they came, you know, it's not a costume, my friends. It's actually his own clothing, which is a real University of Georgia jersey. So they just caught him on a particular day. He sent me the picture and I said, oh gosh, bad day in the office. So anyways, thank you to everybody. No, I love the shirt. I just am having fun. So it's a beautiful, but you can see he's on the right if you didn't know, but it's now on 880 for everybody to see. Over the winter break, the Great Wall Youth Orchestra from Oakland, which includes members of the Laney College Chinese Youth Orchestra led by Professor Victor Su, had an incredible opportunity to visit and perform in China. The travel was sponsored by the Purple Silk Music Education Foundation, which manages the Great Wall Youth Orchestra and aims to teach Chinese music to children in the San Francisco Bay Area. This was the orchestra's first international tour. There were approximately 50 musicians as part of the delegation who spent a week touring and performing. The Laney Youth Orchestra provides young musicians college credit for participating in the orchestra, which performs on traditional Chinese instruments. Professor Su reports the most exciting news that the university we performed at is interested in a long-term relationship with Laney. They've mentioned possibly coming to the U.S. to visit later this year. The Laney Youth Orchestra is helping bridge cultural, musical, political, and geographical divides. Congratulations to Victor Su, all of the young musicians, and Laney College. The slide about the basketball. There we are, a little healthy competition. It's college basketball season here at the Peralta Colleges. We have should I have done the other one first? Sorry. Do you want to go back? Okay, I apologize. You know, the show, it is what it is. So I want to take a moment to really talk about a beloved student to the Peralta Community College District that we lost on December 29th, when Ginger Copeland passed away suddenly and unexpectedly. Ginger was a lifelong learner and indeed had graduated with degrees and certificates from many different programs across the district. She completed programs in culinary arts, baking, fashion design, and merchandising at Laney College and the College of Alameda. Most recently, she was pursuing a degree in automotive technology, embodying a lifelong pursuit of knowledge and growth. Our deepest condolences go out to her family, including Laney College cosmetology professor, Christina Edwards. I'd like to ask the board president that we close the meeting tonight in her honor. And now on to a little healthy competition, basketball in Peralta. It's college basketball season here at the Peralta Colleges. We have 4 exciting teams for the community to support, including the Laney College Women, College of Alameda Men, and both women and men at Merritt College. Our marketing department collaborated with each of the teams to create these beautiful team schedule posters featuring photographs by Faiza Ali and designed by Micros Krill. All 4 teams are playing this Friday, so check out College of Alameda is hosting the men's basketball game. It's free on Friday, January 17th at 6 p.m. The Cougars are tied for first place in the Bay Valley League. Merritt College is hosting a doubleheader versus Mendocino on Friday the 17th, with the men's game at 5:30 and the women's game scheduled at 7:30 p.m. And Laney Women, in first place in the Bay Valley League, is hosting Las Modanos at 5:30 p.m. on Friday, January 17th. And last Friday, there was a showdown at College of Alameda with the Cougar men taking on the men from Merritt College. Merritt College President David Johnson joined College of Alameda President Melanie Dixon to cheer on their respective teams. At halftime, both presidents were happy with only a point separating the teams. However, the Cougars pulled away from the Panthers late in the second half to win by 10. The rematch is coming up at Merritt on February 12th. Would President Johnson be happier with the outcome? I don't know. We'll find out next month. I feel like, we got to bring a little joy to the board thing. So that concludes my Chancellor's report for this evening. Thank you.
So hopefully there are no major television scouts in the area to catch that. So our next item is approval of all consent items.